Good morning. I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago, so yeah, I figured if I didn't sit down and do this video right now, it probably wouldn't happen. Like, the idea of filming a video is there, like I want to do it all the time, but just the motivation, still working on that, still working. So today's video is a update, but it's like a weird update because it's like an update on where I've been, what I've been doing, and what I'm gonna do now. But then it's also a video of an update on my face, skincare, but one leads into the other, so bear with me. Obviously, a lot of you guys know that I have a Instagram for my personal makeup page. When I first started it, I was, posting almost every single day, like 3 times a day. And then I know a lot of you noticed that I got to a point where like I was posting like once every week, and then I just stopped, like completely just MIA, hi, peace out, bye. And then I would come back for like 5 minutes and then I would leave. So, reason being, I was going through a lot of personal stuff. I was dealing with a toxic relationship that I was trying to get out of, and through that toxic relationship, a lot of things happened to me, my body, and my physical appearance. One of those being, I woke up one morning and started to get really bad cystic acne, which when you're me and you're a makeup artist, it's very hard to have that confidence of wanting to put your face out there, knowing that you have the problems that you do. And I'm not saying that you should not be confident with it. I'm not saying, that you shouldn't be, you should be afraid to embrace yourself, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for me, it was definitely a big change, and it was very different, and it was just only getting worse, and there was nothing that I could do to fix it. I was trying all these, medications. I was going on pills, like topical creams, different brands. It was just one thing after another, and it would fix for 5 minutes, and then it would just get worse all over again, and it just wasn't easy, and wanting, when you see all these girls on social media and everybody's perfect and has perfect makeup, well, it wasn't the makeup part that I had the problem with. It was, what it looked like on my face. And there were days where I would do this really great look and I would take pictures, and then I would just see my face, and I was just so disheartened, and I was so disappointed, and I felt like I couldn't please anybody. And but it started to register in my head, like, okay, you started doing makeup because you wanted to show people talent, because you wanted to inspire people, and you wanted to put yourself out there and make artist friends and do cool things, not be perfect on social media. And that's when I took a step back, and why I stopped posting for a while, because it was like, okay, it isn't healthy anymore why I'm posting and what I'm doing. And I was trying to make myself happy for all the wrong reasons. I was trying to, be perfect in everybody's eyes, and I was trying to, make sure that everybody noticed me without noticing me, and it just became exhausting, and I wasn't happy. And again, social media does take a very big toll on your mental health. I'm 100% believe in that. Will I ever get off Instagram? No, Dad, I won't. But why I'm back today is because I actually have found a solution to my problems. So yeah, I want to come back, and I want to start things new. I want to, start things off the right way. I want to come back and 100% be myself, whether that is, with the acne, whether that is for the makeup, or for just with friends, or I know a lot of you have been saying too that I like posting things about like clothes and stuff like that. There's a lot of things that I love and a lot of people appreciate, and I just kind of want to start doing things again because I love them, not because I'm trying to impress everybody or because I'm trying to be perfect, because that just gets exhausting after a while, and you wear yourself thin, and it's not worth it. I'm not going to be fake on social media and Instagram anymore, and what you see is what you get. And I'm gonna love what I do, and I'm gonna love the people who love what I do, and kind of keep it at that. But going back to my face, and I know I did mention a few minutes ago that I did find some things that have been working. The only thing I have not tried was getting on Accutane. which I refuse to do because due to the situation that caused my acne in the first place, that already took a very, very big toll on my body. So putting something like that in your body in general just fucks you up completely. But when you have problems and just keeps adding problems, it just gets worse. You might die. I don't want to do that again. So a lot of you do know that I work at Ulta, makeup store, skincare store, everything, whatever. Cool. So I had this guy come in one day, and he works for a brand called Kate Somerville, who I ended up becoming really good friends with. And, you know, one day we just kind of got into things about just personal life, and I got into things about my face and yada, yada, yada. And he's like, okay, I'm going to fix your face. And I was like, what? He's like, I'm going to put you on this. I'm going to give you this. We're going to do this. Try it out for a month. Try it out for 2 months. I want updates all the time. Like, I want to see, I want you to kind of be a guinea pig, and I want to see if everything will work the way I want it to. And I was like, okay, you're full of shit. Like, I've tried everything. Like, but I was also at the point, like, I really have nothing else to lose. So might as well. I got on a cleanser, a retinol, and then I got on a moisturizer, which I will definitely show all the products in just a second. And you know, I was using that, and at first I was like, okay, I'm seeing a difference. And then a month in, I was like, okay, I had this big purging phase, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what is this doing to my face? And then after a month and a half, like, my face just 180 started just completely clearing up and looking different. And I'll insert photos of what it looked like 2 months before I started using, no, a month before I started using Kate Somerville, and then the day I started using it till to a recent, I mean, or you could just look at my face now after you see the comparative photos, but I'll still insert photos because it helps. And to see that all these products have just really helped me and my face and my self-confidence. And that's the biggest reason why I wanted to kind of introduce this into this video too, because I know a lot of people have asked me, you know, like, how do you deal with it? You know, like, you're doing makeup all the time, you're constantly having to be in everybody's faces, or, you know, like, oh my God, it's getting better. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, I want to be able to help people who have literally struggled like I have. 'Cause I'm not even gonna lie, there have been days where I would sit in my bed waiting up to like 2 o'clock in the morning, just crying and crying and crying and crying because it was so painful, and I hated looking at myself in the mirror, and I didn't know what to do, and I was so unhappy. And to finally be able to find something that has worked and has helped me and has boosted my self-confidence, you know, and to my friend, I can't even say I can thank you enough. And yeah, I mean, I'm still, you know, working on things, but the fact that I've just, in the last 2.5 months, that I've already seen so much improvement than I have been able to in the last 2.5 years, it's a breath of fresh air, and I'm so thankful. So getting in, so obviously y'all know I wear too much damn makeup. Will it stop? No, it won't stop. So when I was first taking off my makeup, I was using Neutrogena wipes. That was red flag number 1. Those have a lot of alcohol in them, so if you're someone who does deal with a lot of acne, or your skin is very sensitive, like rosacea, your skin is dry, your skin is cracking, when you're just putting straight alcohol on that, it's gonna burn, it's gonna hurt, and it's just gonna keep irritating the area. So and also too, with makeup wipes, it does not necessarily get off 100% of your makeup, so you still have that bacteria and the residue of the makeup still left on your skin. And then when you're just trying to wash it with a mediocre cleanser, it's still barely getting off anything, and then you're putting topical stuff, it's just mixing God only knows what everywhere. So I ended up switching to the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. So if you're someone who's lazy like me, all I do is I take, well, pretty much scoop this guy out now. So I take a little bit, you know, rub it on the tops of my hands, literally rub it all over my face in the shower for about 30 seconds to a minute, rinse it off. When I tell you, it takes off all of my makeup. Like, there's not a trace of makeup on my face, and I wear a ton of it. It takes off waterproof makeup. It takes off any like red lipstick, lip stains, full coverage waterproof foundation. It takes it all off. Even if you're someone who doesn't have bad skin, I'd say investing in a product like this, just because it really works. And like I said, the last thing you want to do is just, oh yeah, I'm taking off my makeup, and then you realize it's not, and then your face gets worse and it's a mess. Nobody has time for that. So get you some. Next product would be the Kate Somerville Eradicate Cleanser. One thing that really stuck out to me about this cleanser was it has sulfur. So no salicylic acid and no benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide is like one of the #1 ingredients that irritates the skin like no other. For people, it can fix acne. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it really, really dries your skin out. So again, if you're someone who is dealing with bad cystic acne, or your face is dry, your face is cracking, the last thing you want to do is put something on top of it that is going to dry it out and irritate it and only make it worse and might possibly fix the problem. So this is a sulfur cleanser. It does have 3% sulfur in it. I do like that it's a light, like foamy, moussey cleanser. And I really feel like once I wash my face, it just feels so clean. It really gets out all the dirt, all the extra gunk that I have on my skin, and just, I feel so refreshed. And the nice thing is you can use it morning and night. So you don't have to be like, hey, I gotta buy a cleanser for morning, I gotta buy a cleanser for night. No, boom, one and done. Another thing I like about this cleanser too, again, going back to the whole, if your skin is sensitive, dry, cracking, I have very, very, very sensitive skin. So anything I put on my face is, usually it gets super inflamed after I wash my face with the cleanser, or it'll get irritated, or like where my acne spots are, those will get super, super red and inflamed. And of course, when I wasn't using the proper stuff, I was like, oh, okay, that's normal. You know, it's not really normal. So what I like about using this is after I wash my face just feels so soft. It's not red, it's not irritated, it does not burn my face at all. And I've noticed too, my skin doesn't feel tight and like dry afterwards. So it does kind of hydrate the skin a tiny, tiny bit. But this is probably one of my all-time favorite cleansers. This is my second bottle, so that's how you know I love this shit. Yes. Next thing I'm gonna jump into is the Exfoliate Eradicate Treatment. Did I say that right? Sorry, Intense Exfoliating Treatment. So it is a treatment. That's one thing I did like about this exfoliator. So how you would apply it, put it on your skin, massage it in for 30 seconds, and then you actually want to leave it on for about 2 minutes. So kind of just letting it sit on the skin, letting your skin absorb all the good stuff that it's got in it, and then you go ahead and rinse it off. Your skin feels so soft afterwards. It does really exfoliate without stripping the skin, which is really, really nice. It's got very, 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 very tiny, like little specks that exfoliate your skin, so it's gonna more chemically exfoliate it than anything, which is a lot better, because if you're someone like me who's dealing with scarring, things like that, over time it is really gonna get rid of that. It's got papaya enzymes, it's got pumpkin enzymes, so those are both very, very good for your skin for exfoliating and helping with pigmentation and scarring. Also too, if you're someone who does have sensitive skin and you're looking for a really good exfoliating cleanser, this would be it. Like, it does not irritate my skin, it does not burn my face at all. And again, if you're lazy like me, you can do it in the shower, this time. And with this treatment, you can, you wanna do it about 2 times a week. I do it 3. I would push it no more than 3 times, just throwing that one out there. Next thing I'm moving on to is, this is kind of like my step 2 treatment. So after I use my cleanser, this is the guy that I throw on. Sorry, I'm like babbling because I'm like one of those people, I have a million things to say and only like so little time to say it, and my brain can only comprehend like 3 of the words in the sentences, so just bear with me. Moving on. So after I've washed my face, I go ahead and throw this bad boy on. This guy you only want to use at night though, so it is a salicylic and retinol treatment. This guy has really, really been my best friend. What I loved about this, so with dealing with the cystic acne, even though like the acne part would go away, I was still dealing with a lot of texture, I was still dealing with a lot of bumps. Girl, this has completely minimized my texture so much, and it has really helped with the scarring. That is a very big thing. Is with cystic acne, it's a give and take. It's gonna come and go as it is. But the scarring, that's probably one of the biggest and hardest things to get rid of. And again, the last thing I want to do is go get laser treatments or do anything that was just gonna be way too much on my face or way too much on my body. So this I've also been using for the last 2.5 months. Everything I've been using is for the last 2.5 months. And that has really, really helped with my pigmentation. It has really helped in my scarring, and it has really helped with my texture. And when I show the comparison photos, you can really see how like smooth the area has gotten. It's no longer super bumpy, and even the way my makeup applies too. Like obviously I still have my areas, but when you see me with makeup, it's like you can't even tell anymore now. So I'm very, very happy about that I have found that product for sure to really help with those problems specifically. Moisturizers. So I got on a few new moisturizers. This was the first one that I was using when I first started Kate. So I was using this one morning and night. It is their goat milk moisturizer. It really helps hydrate your skin, especially if your skin is drying, if your skin is dry, if your skin is cracking, any little problem, this, do it. Putting this on morning and night will really make a difference. And it also goes too with texture as a problem. When your skin is hydrated, it gets more plump, it gets more full. This will very much help with that. This guy. So this is a moisturizer that I've been using at night. So I was using this one morning and night, and then my friend was like, okay, your skin's okay with that, your skin's loving that, your skin might not seem as sensitive as you think, so let's introduce something else. This guy also too was a very, very big help with hydrating my skin again and really helping with the texture and plumping out my skin. So this is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. So this one I would recommend to someone if you have textured skin or if your skin is very, 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 very dry and you're not super sensitive. A little bit sensitive, but not super sensitive. So this one has hyaluronic acid in it. Also has kind of the same ingredients as the Exfoliate cleanser does. Or sorry, the Exfoliate treatment does. So it also is going to have that papaya and that pumpkin enzymes. It's also going to have, like I said, the hyaluronic acid. So it's really going to help with the texture of your skin. It's also going to help with a little bit with pigmentation and really just plumping out your skin and making your skin look very healthy and not too dry. And like I said, I know I'm kind of rambling on all these products and trying to focus on the main things of what they've done for me. And again, I've seen so much improvement in my skin and in my face. And I couldn't be happier. So if you are someone who has literally tried everything like me and you are dealing with any type of skincare problem, especially cystic acne, and nothing is working, and you're trying and like your last result is to go on any harsh medications that might mess anything up for you, I would definitely say give this line a try. Again, I will be 100% honest. In the beginning, I was so skeptical. I was so worried I was gonna spend so much money and put more stuff on my face that was not gonna work, and just actually seeing a different person and seeing results and finding something that has made me happy again, it's amazing. But on that note, I am getting back a lot of my confidence with my face. So I would want to come back to social media, and I know a lot of you guys have been, when are you going to post videos? When are you going to post pictures? When are you going to post videos? Here is my first introduction video saying I'm coming back. I want to start making content for you guys. I want to share things that I love and I'm passionate about, whether that be makeup, whether that be clothes, whether that just be, a day in the life of what I do, which is nothing because I don't have any hobbies or friends. But I will be back with more stuff and you will see a new me. On that note, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all my friends. Okay, I take it back. I do have friends. But all my friends and family who have supported me and still loved me through all these trials and errors and all these processes. And yeah. Bye.